Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Balram Prasad and I'm working with Microsoft as a senior software engineer. Today we will do a demo about Clickstream analysis with Azure Stream Analytics, Event Hub, Blob and Synapse. And this is real-time stream analysis in Azure. So we will talk about what is Clickstream analysis, importance of Clickstream analysis, real world use cases, some implementation, demo scope, and then we will do a demo. What is Clickstream analysis? Clickstream analysis is the process of collecting, analyzing, understanding the sequence of click, page view, and other action taken by user on website or digital platform. It provides valuable insight into user behavior, including what pages they are visiting, how long they are staying on that page, what product they are liking, what product they are looking for, so that organization can take a data-based decision to improve the user experience, increase the engagement, or optimize their online presence. Let's talk about importance of clickstream analysis. Some of the key benefit of clickstream analysis includes improved user experience. By analyzing user behavior, businesses can identify the pain points in an area for improvement in their website or platform. They can use this data to make increased engagement in conversation by thinking that what pages the user visited, how long they are spending on each page, and what action they are taking, so that can offer more details about there, or they can optimize that page. Better customer insight. Now this analysis is going to provide a lot of good insights about consumer, that what is their preference are there, what is the habit, what is the online journey of this consumer. They can create the targeted market campaign, personalize user experience, better customer support. If we see that a lot of things we generally see nowadays, portals and digital platforms. Better understanding of user journey. So clickstream analysis provides a complete picture of user journey, from which page they are starting to which page they are going, what they are looking for, that one that gives a pattern for that users, and using this they can find the opportunity for improvement in user experience. This can be also used for improved website optimization, how long a page can take to load, how much a API is taking to perform their operation. So using this data, this can be optimized. Let's see some of the real world use cases for this analysis. E-commerce. Most of us has visited some or other e-commerce website, and we know that this click stream analysis helps that website to understand our behavior. Financial institution also track this click behavior, so that they can know that what logging attempts are being taken, what are the page view transaction, if any fraud is being taken place, or they can improve the security. In healthcare also, lot of company track the patient portal, that which web page they are going, what kind of treatment they are looking for, that all the behavior can be tracked. Marketing, similar to tour and travel, similar for travel and tourism, which tour package is widely used, which tour package is less popular or high popular, company can find using this kind of analysis. Amazon uses clickstream analytics to track user behavior in Amazon portal itself, so that how we spend on each page's product or any services, and they improve their customer experience and increase the sales and optimize the user for maximum engagement. Netflix also uses this analytics to track user behavior on a streaming platform, to know about which show is more popular, which kind of users are looking into that tool, which kind of user are looking into that videos or that show. So that gives the insight that how to improve that show, or how to improve recommendation engines and other things. Google also uses clickstream analytics to track user behavior for its search engine, because they have to know that which pages are often visited, right? So how many times the page has been clicked, so that search ranking and other things can be improved. Facebook also track the behavior, right? User behavior using clickstream analytics, one of the way to do that one. Similar to Spotify, Airbnb, lot of different companies uses this analytics to do lot of decisions. Some of the basic possible architecture can be that there will be web and mobile platform API, which is sending all the event related thing to event hub, and stream analytics is performing their job. They are that job are referencing something from master data, and output is being stored into Synapse analytics, where machine learning models will be updated with the updated data sets, and then API can call that machine learning models and API to give the newly to use that updated recommendation models, right? Or it can be used for visualization purpose into Power BI and other purpose. That is how few things can happen. For this demo, we are leveraging a demo data generator application, which is Azure Function app, which is publishing the data into Event Hub, and Analytics job is going to connect with Event Hub, and it is going to reference some user data, like what is the user name and what is the gender from reference storage blob, and then output will be stored for Azure Synapse Analytics. And if we see the sample will contains whatever is generated by demo data generator application. It will be event type, user ID, IP request method, URI protocol response, codes and other things. So that will be there, and we will see in the demo. So for this demo, we have pre-created Event Hub and Synapse and other resources. If you want to see how to create this one, we have another video on this channel itself. You can go ahead and see that. So let's go and start this demo. So for this demo, we are into Azure portal, and this is resource group where we have created resources for this demo, and we have created few type of resources in this resource group. One is Event Hub namespaces, where our Event Hub is there, and we will ingest data to this Event Hub. We have Stream Analytics job, which will be connected to this Event Hub and doing the processing on the top of event and stream. And then we have created, if we go inside this blob and inside storage browser, we can go inside where we have some master data, and if we go and download this master data, let's see that quickly. This master data contains user ID, username and gender mapping. This is just basic sample how that user data looks like, and we will enrich our information which is coming to stream using this data. So let's go ahead inside this Event Hub, and inside Event Hub we have one event where Clickstream event is going to come. This is Event Hub which is going to be connected with our client application. We have one client application which is going to generate the data based on whatever configuration we are going to provide. It is taking event per minute from configuration and connection string. So this is where we have defined all this, and then it is going to connect to Event Hub, this Clickstream events, and then it is going to produce the data. And for produce the data, it is going to take one of the browser, Edge, Chrome, Safari. What is the user ID will be there. User ID can be random till that this point of time. IP, it will generate random IP, and then it will also take that which URL it is being hit, right? Index.html, user status, news, shop, about me. Now in that website, demo website, think that we have this URL, and what is the basic HTTP version is being used, get, post, put, delete, right? So, and this is the protocol, what is the details and other things. So using this code, and response code is 200, 403, 404, 500, right? So using this metadata configuration, this function app is generating our test data. Actually, this data should be generated by actual website, and when some user is coming to your website, then they are clicking some URL or clicking some link, and that's what Clickstream data, right? Whatever click you do on that website, whenever we click any of the URLs or links inside website, it will send one event to server, so that event processing or Clickstream data should be generated, right? So there are multiple ways to stream that collection of data from website. Either one event will be sent with each click, or it can go to log. If you are using Azure, these logs can be pulled from app insights and log analytics, and then we can do Clickstream analytics. But in this case, because we do not have that setup, we are using this client tool. So I have already put that connection string, and this is software event hub. So if we go into, this is our software event hub. This is the connection string, and we have done how to create event namespace and how to create Streamlitics jobs. We have another video where we have given the details how to create another details. So we are not going to create, we are going to reuse that one. And this is our SAS policy, and we have used this SAS policy for sending the event. So this is what right now. Let me go ahead and see inside our event hub. So this is our event hub. We can see right now there is no process. After this few minutes I restarted that one. So let me start this data generator app, and it will start sending the messages, whatever data we are saying that it will be generated. So it start running, it will send the data, and this cron expression is says that okay, every minute you send the data, and this event per minute says that how many event it is going to generate. Right now we have configured 500, so it should be generating this event based on all this configuration, and it is going to send. Now let's go to our event hub, and here the data will start coming on that part. Now let's go to Azure Stream job, and inside this job we have to go to input section where we have to add stream input as a first. So let's add this event hub, and our event hub we can select. We have multiple event hubs, so let's see which event hub is this one. So this is that event hub we have where Clickstream Analytics event is going to come, and we can use the default consumer group or we can create one. So let's see that one. I'm going to use the connection string one because I have not set up that and authentication mode for MI and other things. So let me put the details. So this will be our name for input alias, and we are going to reach the default consumer group, and let's save this. It is testing input right now. Successful connection test. Now let's go to output section. In an output section, for this demo, let's try to connect output as Azure Synapse Analytics. Let's put that. And this is our pool for that database. And we are going to use service SQL Server authentication because we have not set up the MI inside that one also. Let's go ahead and see that settings for that. So this is our username, and I will reset the password because I don't know right now password. So let me give one password. Let's save this password, and let me go inside once more time here and give the password. And what should be the table name? And if we go inside our Synapse, we have also created few tables. And if we go inside, see, click our one click count per hour, that is one table where we have system and click count hour. That is one thing we have. Distinct user per hour we can have, we will see that one. And then we have Clickstream data with reference where user ID along with user ID, username and gender will come. So this tool is sending only user ID, not the username and gender. We will see how to connect with reference data. So let's go ahead and first give the name for this click count per hour because we want to run that query. So let's see. Okay, we can have multiple output also. So let me add quickly couple of more, right? So let's see that. So let me add one more so that we do not have to come back to this screen for different jobs. And this table will be Clickstream data with reference data. So all three outputs are ready for us. So now let's go to query section. And inside query section, this query was old for our different demo where we have said that how to figure out average engine temperature and other things. You can see in playlist. Now I'm going to put the basic query right now that, hey, I want to see that. And before running the query also, it input preview, if you see, event is coming, event date time, user ID, IP, request and response, browser and event date. If we go inside raw one, then event time, user ID, IP, what is the request, which URI method used, protocol, what was the response code, byte, browser and what is the processing time. This all is coming from Event Hub. So all this is coming. This was the gate, and this was about me. So randomly generated all these things. So now I put the filter as where condition also if we want to do, and there are many more syntax we can allow. So let's see that one right now. Put and delete is also coming. If you want to filter that way, get and post only we want to see, then that's also we can do. This is how we do real time stream analytics filtering and other things. Now let's go a little bit more details. And when we were talking about in PPT, we were talking about how to check that one click count per hour. So if we go and put this query that says that here select system dot timestamp and then as system and count from click stream and timestamp by event time, tumbling window is hour and one. So right, let's see that one. It should give that some number says that for this hour the count is 50, and after some time if we run that one it will go more. So it is how we figure out click count per hour. If we go and wanted to see that one, that how many distinct users are there in this time window or something, that we can see that one based on each first one. Now our partition by user ID we are saying. So let's see that, note that. Okay, so let's run this query now, and it says that these are the distinct users inside this time window for 1 hour where we have given. So in every 1 hour, if first column it is taking, first user row records is taking from event. So that's how we can do grouping by and find more details over there. So let's see that. If we wanted to save this one, we can go and try to run and save this one also inside output. I'm going to do this one, and we have one table, right? And the table was let's go inside Synapse, and we have table called system click our right, and we added that. Let's see what is the details for this table. I guess we didn't click count per hour is output, alias is output. We should have given the proper name, but we can say now this one. And let's test query before saving and running the job. Now let's save query, and now we can go inside our overview pane, and we can start this job with default setting. It will take couple of minutes to starting this stream job, and then we should be able to go and see that if any records are coming inside this table or not. So now streaming job started successfully. Here it is running, and if we go inside our Synapse, in some time we should able to see some data inside this one. So let's wait for a minute. It can take some time. Let me update this query. Let me stop first. I'm going to update this query, tumbling our speed up hour every minute, and then save this query. Let me see if it came or not now. So I'm going to update that one. And then we can start this job one more time. Now job is started. I'm hopeful that in 1 minute we should be able to see something inside these tables. So it is not saving. Let me stop this. So now we can mention that let's figure it out. What was the query that count click? We can also put and then we can see the table schema. What is the table schema for this output type in test year compared to Okay, let's test query. It says that big int and here is varchar matched status matched, and big int can be converted to varchar, date time can be converted to varchar, so that is okay. We can save this. Let's start this job now. Now job is started successfully. Let's wait for some time to check if it is written or not. Now we can see some records here and it is coming. Per minute we have also told inside our this job that event per minute should be generated based on 500, and if you see this is coming here 500, how many times has been count click has been done, so it matches on that part. Now let's go inside this, and now let's stop this job and try to modify this one and run another time if we wanted to see that how much click has happened. Right, we have another place where we have saying that one. Okay, let's see that one, that how many distinct user per hour is there, right? So instead of per hour we will run into minute because we can see the details. So let me run. Now let's go inside query and we can update this query little bit, and now we can say that in here which query we are, which table we are passing, user sys time, user id and browser, only three. So let's take this one, right? And system time, user id and browser. Okay, and then let's test this query and save query, and let's go and start this job. Now this job is started successfully. Let's go and try to see in couple of minutes this data is coming. So now if we see this distinct system user id and browser is started coming because we changed for minute wise. So now let's go ahead and stop this job, and now we will reference this one. Right now if you see the data is coming and user id, but we do not know which username and what is gender. If we want to reference some data as in stream, then we can go and input section one more time. Let's add a reference input. Let's go and put the input alias we can use the same name as whatever file name is here, or we can change that. So let's put user info, and we can go and select our storage account which is in reference data. Master data is that our container name, and we can go for connection string, and then we can choose the path pattern. So let's go and grab our path for that. So we have here user info csv, so I'm going to put that user info csv here, and then the data is into comma separated version, and encoding is utf-8. So I'm going to save that. It is testing the input right now, so testing is successful. So let's go into query section, and inside query now we will give the another query for reference, and for reference we cannot write a normal type of query where select is happening. So we can go ahead and use this query where we are creating a table also user info. We are imposing our schema based on this query, that user id, username and gender, and we are using with the help of left outer join, and we are taking that username and user gender from this one. For testing this query, if we click on that one, it will give error. There is no data for input user information because it has reference. There is not that stream one. So we have to upload data for testing purpose. If we go inside these details and if we upload sample input, it says that cannot blob ADLS into reference input cannot be previewed. Upload a sample file. So let's upload the file itself for sampling, and then once it is done, we can say the data has user ID, username and gender. Now we can go and run the test query, and if we do the test query, then test query, it looks like the system data is coming, user ID is coming from our stream code, username and gender and other things are coming, right? And if we go our here also inside now third one, what we said that we will take system and user ID. Let's go ahead and now customize our query. That system user ID we have, and we are taking browser and response code. Let's see that response code is going to come from here. Username, gender, we have not browser code here. So browser, let's, and it will be output inside output 2 for us. So let's check that. And if we select this and test query, okay, it says the browser because I might have mistaken. So it should be clickstream.browser because clickstream has browser field. So now if we go inside this test query, let's put the password to load the schema so that we can see that once more. Let's run this one so that can fetch the detail. Sorry, we have to take this input. So output 2. So here it is missing details right now. Code is big int, and column is code name is in this table. We have response code, so we can see that inside that as a response code or any other things if we have to change. Okay, so this is going to be matched. Now let's go ahead and run more time to match the SQL syntax. Now all the things is matching. Now we can save this query, and if we see the test result, it is doing that outer join, inner join, gender, and based on user ID. If we want to see this user ID, that it is Navla only, so we can go and try to find into our details, right? This is this girl only. So now we can go and start that one, this job, and it will be coming, the data will be coming into some time into our tables. So let's hope so. So now this job is started, it is running. Now we have to wait a couple of minutes to see that if actually the data is going inside Synapse or not. So let's go a start and we can see in some time. Yeah, so now if we see data from user ID with mapping, it started coming. And if you see this does not have mapping. If we go and try to see this user ID inside our this field, so this is not able to find. That's why our left outer join puts the null for this gender and other things. So this is what I wanted to share in this demo, that how we can do Clickstream analytics using Event Hub and Stream Analytics, and how we can connect with reference data which is stored into blob, and output can go to Azure Synapse Analytics, so that we can do whatever after that one display into Power BI, or we can have another process to doing something information using this one, or training that machine learning models depending upon this, and responding to the browsers and other things. So I hope you will like this video. Thank you.